Greetings, welcome to another Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Trace. Now, I said in the last time that uh, these two episodes don't are recorded preemptively or whatever. Anyways, just get into the explanation and just talking about what's going on. So, I wanted another flat ride, and I was going through them for a while. Besides that, before I decided to settle on a uh damn it, I forget the name. I forget what they're called. Bumper cars. There we go. I think it's like other places that are called Dodgems, but I've always known them and been referred to them as bumper cars. So I had those there. Of course, I still want to cover. I want to cover all it up, and I want parts of it to still be seeable. And you can see that right here where I'm making a thing over the roof there. So you can still kind of see through it. I um hmm. I'm not sure what I was really going for here, but maybe like a garage, kind of like a garage or something like that back in there. And it's probably not big enough for a garage, but I guess it's a garage. Maybe even the bumper cars place is a garage. I don't know. No, we're not getting anywhere close to going over to the next part. I don't really have much to say about this. But I really do like the designs that I've been doing for the buildings and stuff. I thought about enclosing the entire queue, but after thinking about it for a little bit, decided not to do that. And just to have the back in there open and have that little strip there going to the back covered, because I wanted the front row here to be all themed up and everything, looking all beautiful to whoever like comes through the park. And over here, I skip over to building a monorail, which is something I mentioned in the first episode of wanting to do a monorail. And I completely messed up and picked a tram and didn't realize it. So just this right here, I am laying out the track so I know what general direction, and so I can build things around it. I do end up moving the queue, not the queue, the station. Not to here, I again end up moving it once more. Like that location on fire. Bring it up to the mountain here, because that's generally where the next lane's probably going to be. And the monorail is not going to be working for at least a little bit until I get something maybe up on the hill there, and I build some sort of resort, which is probably the next thing I'm going to do after I build like the whole thing down there. I leveling a train and making it flat, because I'm making it flat so it goes smoothly. Time trying just to fix it, and I think I did the best I could. And off camera, I built up the range of mountain range over here, make it look cut it off from other views of the park. And cut over here to back to the this monorail station. And again, I want this to be like the Disney train station at the front you see. I don't think really. I mean, it came out similar to that, but not really. I originally wanted people to be able to walk up to the middle, right into the queue, but it did not end up happening like that because I don't know. I had a completely different idea once I thought about it a little more. There were like, I do have plans. I do want to have like other monorail monorail systems that take you to either other areas or just completely their own line. I ended up moving that rail you see here. Yeah, completely remove the rail because now I have a more general idea of how I want it to be. When I laying out this, I kind of messed up there. You can kind of see that sometimes, but no, it's fine. I might get rid of it later, like when whatever. Yeah. Turning that like little bit of a tunnel pathway through under the station if you don't want to go up there, or if you just want to walk to the resort or wherever you're trying to go. Which kind of reminds me of maybe thinking about adding like 2 lines. One to take you to the resort up there in the hill, and one that takes you to the parks. So it'll be like an express rail to the resort, and one that takes you to the parks, as I just said. I mean, they don't really have hotels in the game per se, but you can get kind of close. As close as you really can be in this game. In Planet Coaster, they do have hotels and stuff you can add in, which is pretty sick. Now, coming up close here, we're going to get to another skip in time. I think, yeah, it gets further into the development of the station. And at that point, I have a queue set out, and I believe an exit. Skipping right about here, yep. You see I have a queue laid out, and an exit on the other side there. I have that station there just so I can test to see the trains go into the station there. I'm going to bring out those paths further up there, of course I will. Now, I've had a bit of a hard time thinking about what to do with the roof on this side. Trying to make it look neat-ish. So I decided to, like, rotate it a bit and put in windows on the sides there. Now, I do believe I go in now through here and just kind of beautify the sides of it. Now, the sides and everything in the stations might be a little bit different because for some reason after I did all this, it did not save. Got like half of this station and none of this station over here that I'm going to start work on right now. I completely got rid of that part there and decided to have the station, or at least the loading part, go over the path there, which I think looks really cool with it complete. As you can see here, I have more of a layout done, and you don't get to see the whole completion of the station, but what I have complete is the general direction, the original finished project was for the station. So the queue is on the same size and it's the same general shape. And I'll show all that at the end. Now the path here gave me a lot of tricky troubles with the terrain. For some reason the terrain got all matters of messed up, and I had to go fix all that. Gave me a lot of troubles going back through it the second time. So I'm not sure if the queue is longer or shorter for the second time around. I tried to make it as close to the same general shape and size as the original here, which I do believe it is the same original shape, and it does hold the idea of the original uh, station I had finished. Just adding this in here, so when you're coming into the station, it's not just ground. It's really nice to look at. And I'm really proud of this part here because because the supports there for the wooden roller coaster there, which have any names, please let me know. Kind of fits neatly and nicely over the top of that, which I really do like because it makes it look a little bit like a tunnel, which gave me an idea for changing that up. Anyways, we're going to go straight into the whatever now. In the past two episodes, so you get a closer look at them. Now here is the finished station of this here. You didn't get to see any of the building of this station or much the finishing of this one. See here, I took out the bottom part there in favor of a kind of like bridge. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see the monorail in action because it needs a complete loop, unfortunately. Foliage around here. Yeah, this is the one with stuff in it. I think I'm going to quickly add in some restrooms up in here because it needs them.